Just ride, pull up on me, ride, ride or die for me. Ride, just ride or die.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been long overdue, but after I tell you guys what I've been through in the past 2 weeks, you guys will understand and will forgive me. Let me change this light, Lena. I need a night. Yeah, this one gives me a nighty feel. Anyway, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, please subscribe and welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm back with another video, and I'm sorry for my crustiness, but y'all gonna have to deal with it. Because there's nothing I can do. I'm joking, but anyway, today I'm gonna be basically doing a story time about how my South African netball trials went. It was a great weekend, but tough 3 days, but I'm gonna tell you all of that. But first I need to put on music, yeah. And while doing that, I'm gonna be doing my new skincare routine. I bought new products, guys. I'm so excited. I bought new products and I'm trying them out today. So while I'm telling you guys the story time, I'll be doing my skincare routine at the same time. But let me put on some music and let's get into it. Baby, come on over and get me. What did you do when I wanted you badly? Anyway, I had to read first. Good see when's Agalani. We're just gonna put it on. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Okay, so basically what happened is we were invited. Okay, I was invited to netball trials, like South African netball trials. As y'all know, I've been out of the game for like 15 months because of my injury. So I was pretty excited to be invited to SA netball trials that took place in Pretoria. Okay, fine. I'm in Bloemfontein right now, training and everything. So flew from Bloemfontein to Joburg, and eventually got to Pretoria on the Thursday. So basically the trials, one of the trials were like on the Friday, but we got there earlier because there were no flights for us Friday, you know, when everybody else was gonna arrive. Guys, wait, why does this thing drive so fast? Can y'all see? Am I gonna need to peel this off because that's sore? Anyway, yo, it's getting so dry so fast. But anyway, I hope you guys can handle me while I look like this. Okay, so we got there Friday, and then we got there Thursday. And then like we were just chilling Thursday because nothing was happening. Then Friday morning came. Friday morning came, we woke up, ate breakfast, and then like people were arriving, like some players were arriving, you know what I mean. Then on the program for the day, they said we were gonna have tests. So we went to the medical lab. We had tests like not your fitness test, but more of your technique test, how you jump. I look so weird, and like my skin is going like this. Anyway, but these tests, they were like about gonna basically check how you jump, how is your technique and everything like that. Because I don't know if, I mean, for netball players, it's the reason why we get so many injuries is because sometimes our jumping is not correct, our landing is not correct. So those are the type of things they're trying to check out. So I literally had, like, when you go into the lab now, you had a camera looking at you in front of you and a camera on the side of you so that they could see all angles. We did some squats, push-ups, jump squats, lunge twists, like everything. This is so... Anyway, then they divided us into 2 groups. We were gonna go do a fitness test called the yo-yo test. So I heard about the yo-yo test, but I've never done it in my life. Never ever done it in my life. So I was quite Like, I was nervous, you know what I mean? Because firstly, I'm coming from an injury. I've never done the test, so I've never even tested myself through that if I was fit. So I was like kind of nervous, but I was like, I've done the work, I've done my part, so we're gonna do this regardless, and we're gonna give it absolutely everything. I was in group 2, so group 1 went, and then it was group 2's time. Hey, that test is tough, but your girl was the last one standing, so I was basically like the last one to finish. So I was really proud of myself. I remember I texted my bio. I'm like, girl, you know, I was really proud of myself that day. But anyway, the day went on, and as the day went on, we played Charles, ne? Like court play later that day, like 30 minutes after the yo-yo test, not even like later the day, 30 minutes after the yo-yo test, we got on court. And then your girl twisted. I played 4 rounds and I twisted my ankle in the first round. My heart, I was frustrated because firstly, I just dealt with an injury that took me out of court for 15 months. I'm not about to deal or let something like this pull me all the way back where I have to maybe forfeit from the child or stuff like that. Like, I was not ready to do that. Anyway, what happened? Okay, I just carried on playing. I just carried on playing. I was like, oh, you're gonna keep going. You're literally gonna keep going. So later that day, I went to see my physio. My physio checked me out. She's like, listen, wake up the next day and tell me how you feel. I was so frustrated that whole night. Literally the whole night I had to sleep with my ankle, like my leg elevated for my ankle with ice on it. I was so frustrated. I think I barely slept that night because I'm stressing. Like, I cannot like not play. Anyway, slept. Day 2 came. Let me go take this off. Okay, so I just washed off my charcoal mask, and I also use my cleanser. Where's my cleanser? Yeah, I also did that quickly, so I'm going to do my toner now. But anyway, I'm on day 2 of the Charles now. Okay, so sorry, I just want to take this down. So okay, so slept, and then when I woke up, I was praying that my ankle somehow would be like better, but it wasn't. Like, in fact, I felt like it was worse because every time I stepped on it, like I was feeling like it was really sore to step on. So now I'm worried. I'm like, but in my heart I'm like, there's no way I'm not playing Charles. Like, listen to me, there's no way I'm not playing Charles. So I went to my physio. My physio strapped me, but the swelling was down, but I still felt like the ankle ain't good. So she strapped me, and after the strapping I felt so much better. I felt better, and then I was like, okay, let's just go play. We will deal with it on Sunday when we leave here. But until then, I'm just here. We're pushing. So, oh my god, this thing is so strong. But anyways, Charles comes. So we had morning Charles and afternoon Charles that day. At morning Charles, I played 2 rounds. Hectic Charles. Can I just say that these Charles were quality? Like, everyone was a quality netball player. There was no one you can like, what you doing here? But no, everyone was just like, yeah, no, I see why you're here, literally. And kunzima. But anyway, we played Charles in the morning. I think I feel like I played very good in the morning. I was happy with my performance. Those Charles ended, and then we went to the room, and we were gonna wait for this the second Charles. But anyway, now this is where crazy stuff happens. So I go to lunch, I eat. Like, guys, I'm hungry, so I'm eating. Like, you were eating, so now I'm hungry. Not even an hour later, a few minutes later, I literally get food poisoning where I'm vomiting. It's hectic, like. But now I had to go play the afternoon Charles, so now I'm stressed, guys. Firstly, ankle. Secondly, I'm here the whole time, and I'm playing soon. But anyway, I go and I play. I do what I can. I literally toughened up and I played those trials. Luckily at those rounds, the afternoon trials, I only played one round. Those trials, so it wasn't that bad, but it was still bad. As soon as I left those trials, and I remember because also my roommate was a little bit sickish, but she didn't have food poisoning. But I remember we were walking to the room and I'm telling her, I swear to God, I'm not going to dinner. I'm not gonna eat anything. Like, I'm not feeling well. I just want to sleep. I got to my bed, man, at the hotel. As soon as I landed on my bed, after 5 seconds I was here. Ran into the bathroom. I vomited so much. Everything, lunch, breakfast, was leaving my system. At this point I'm like, I'm not gonna eat dinner. But we go to dinner. I just look at everyone eating. I was like, I'm not touching anything. I'm not feeling good. But I felt better after I vomited. So we leave dinner. We go back to my room. And then we go back to the room. I'm like, let me just eat an orange. And my roommate was like, she's also going to go buy Coke. Because she was also not feeling well. She also didn't eat the dinner. She's like, she's also going to go buy Coke so that she can, you know, like maybe it will help with her stomach. I'm like, you know what, buy me Coke. I don't drink Coke. But I was like, buy me Coke as well. As soon as I was like I was at the end of the Coke. As I was drinking the Coke, as I got to the end, I vomited. This time I couldn't even get to the bathroom. I vomited on our shoes. Oh my God, it was the most disgusting thing ever. But she didn't make me feel bad or anything like that. And then my second vomit, I could get to the bathroom and I vomited there. It was horrible, but after I vomited, I felt better. So my physio again, and she gave me Rehydrate, something for the stomach and something for nausea. So I felt better. I didn't eat and whatever. After that, I felt better and I just slept. I literally slept at 8 at night. 8. I was like, I'm gone. I'm sleeping. I'm gone. So that's what I did. I slept at 8. Then day 3 came. Okay, so day 3 and final day of trial comes. So this is the moisturizer. So day 3 and final day of trials comes, and we only had like only morning trials. We were not gonna have afternoon trials because we had to like now go. We had early flights and stuff like that. So so I'm feeling better, but at this point I'm thinking, let me just eat breakfast, and then I think I'll be good. But at the same time I'm like, I don't want to eat too much because I don't know, like I'm very, you know what I mean. So I go to breakfast and I only have, what did I eat? I ate only muesli and lemon rooibos tea. I remember at breakfast I only had muesli and lemon tea, and I was like, I'm good. I wasn't full, but I'm like, I'm good. I'll eat everything after. So even if I have food poisoning after the child, I'm fine. I'll deal with it at home. So that's what I did. We went to trials. I had 2 rounds at trials. The final trials, I had only 2 rounds. And then they were gonna announce the team. Hey! Worst moment of my life. I remember like when they were like, okay, we were like, how many players were we? We were supposed to be 50, but I don't think we were 50. We were like about like less than 50 though. About 40 or whatever we were. So I'm like very nervous because they were only gonna choose 14 players. So I'm nervous and I'm like, I tell them, I'm like, girl, you got this. But I'm like, girl, if you didn't, it's okay. But I'm like, it's not okay. But it's fine, man. They announced the team. Like, do it, but I got up so properly. I just got it. And I shake the president's hand, and then I lined up and stuff. And then, so yeah, basically I made the team. So I was very, very proud of myself because I know what I went through. Even besides the food poisoning, besides the ankle injury. To go through a 15-month injury with 6 months of like doing rehab by myself, not even at a gym. I had to get equipment. Shout out to my academy at home, the Limpopo Academy of Sport, that literally made sure that I had equipment to carry on with my rehab, even though it wasn't like everything. It wasn't like gym, but it was something. Oh my guys, my skin. I already see the what? Whatever. I already see the Anyway, shout out to my academy, yes, and shout out to my physio, my medical team. Like, my medical team was really like with me during the whole process of doing rehab during the lockdown. Even though it was hard, it was really hard for me mentally, because I remember sometimes I didn't wanna train, and my mom was like, I had people that would like put me in check. My mom, my best friend, my baby. Like, it was just like, you know what? No. So I'm really happy to have those people around me, and yeah, a support structure for me is very, very important. So shout out to all of them. And yes, that is my story. If you guys have any questions, because I know there are some netball players that don't know how to get to like SA Charles, don't know what like line, like what way to take. So I can, because there are some questions I did answer on Twitter. Shout out to you guys on Twitter. You guys like the love. Actually, on all my Instagram, on all my social media platforms, you guys show me so much love. But I had people on Twitter that asked me like, how do you get to Charles? Even on Instagram. So if there is anyone that also wants to know that, I will try my best to answer your guys' questions. Thank you for watching. I didn't want to make this a long video, because this is actually a retake. My first video was probably like 30 minutes. I was like, no way. So I did. This is a retake. So, but thank you guys for watching. And in October, it's gonna be very tricky to upload videos, because I will be in competition the whole of October. Like, next week I'm already going to the hotel. I'm gonna be at the hotel until the end of October, because we are having Charles, and not Charles, we are having a tournament, the Telkom Netball League. It will be on Super Sport for you guys. I'll be playing for the Free State Crinums and for the SA Under 21. I'm so excited. Y'all follow me on my social media platforms so I can tell you guys whenever I'm playing and when to watch it and all of that. Thank you guys. Mwah!